Hello everyone and welcome to another SpottoCash judging where a cash winner will be announced from a brand new skill-based version of the famous old game of Spot the Ball. Now, thank you to everybody who's played this past week. Entries closed at midnight last night, and as always each week we're back here to decide a winner. Now, with me today, as always, are the all-important people who we will be tasked with choosing the winner. First of all, we have England and Arsenal goalkeeping legend, Mr. David Seaman. David, thanks for joining us again.
Pleasure.
And alongside him are his very valuable assistants, Jordan Whitworth and Wally James. Guys, just introduce yourself and tell us a bit about what you do.
I'm Wally James. I'm a level 4 referee in London and Kent.
Fantastic. Jordan?
Jordan Whitworth, referee in 7.5 years, also London level 4 referee.
Fantastic. So we've got a lot of experience right here on the panel. David, just going to start with you with a bit of football news. We've got a big story this week, Cristiano Ronaldo, saying that there could be some rumours here that he could be moving. This would be a very big deal. What's your thoughts on that?
It would be a big deal. It would be a big loss to Real Madrid, even though they're a huge club. But it sounds like he's really upset. I think toys are going out of his pram. But if he's not happy, he's not happy, and we'll see what happens with it. But it would be a massive loss to Real Madrid.
Definitely, and it seems like quite a unique situation in footballing terms because he's not actually wanting to leave a club. He's sort of saying that it's the country. He needs to get out of Spain because of the way that he's been treated. Is that something you've ever come across before?
No, and obviously not at that level as well. With the money that's involved. But it just seems really strange. He's obviously not happy with the way he's been treated or the way he's been accused. But we'll wait and see where he ends up.
Definitely. What are you thinking? You think he's going to go back to Manchester United?
I hope not. I hope he goes to Arsenal.
There you go.
I love that.
Of so. Right. Fantastic. Well, look, guys, our judges will be placing a spot where they think that the centre of the ball should be. And when they do that, we could be making one of you guys at home £10,000 richer. That is guaranteed. Someone will be winning and they will be £10,000 richer. So, shall we get started?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this week's picture. So guys, go to your laptops and click enter and we will see that picture pop up, and the ball, as always, does not exist in this image. You will be deciding where it's going to be. David, initial thoughts as you're looking at this picture coming. Guys, you have your rulers there, good stuff, getting started with them. Got to get the angles right with this one. David, what are your thoughts?
That's a position that I've been in many a time. But there's a guy on the ground in white looking almost straight above his head. So the goalkeeper's obviously preparing for the catch. He's not got anywhere near it yet because his hands are still spread out. So I'm going to go somewhere more or less vertical from the guy, the number 16 that's on the ground.
Okay.
It's
definitely, the keeper definitely seems the focus of this picture in terms of the fact that he's at full stretch pretty much there, isn't he? And you're saying that because his hands aren't quite close enough, you would assume that he's not actually making
he's not getting close to actually, grabbing the ball or catching the ball. But the number 16 for me, his eyes are looking almost straight up. Maybe a little bit to his right or left, but I'm going to go on the line where the ball's actually coming down rather than still rising. There's a guy behind him as well that's almost preparing for a header as well.
He's making a leap already.
He's got no trust in his goalkeeper whatsoever, unless he's an attacker.
See, it's not David Seaman there though. See, if it was, and he'd probably be walking up to the halfway line already, getting ready to go.
Exactly.
Guys, what are you seeing? Referees, Wally.
I'm seeing, obviously it's called a kick, and the keeper I don't think is at full stretch yet. I think he's still going up.
Yeah, much like what David was saying, he's still kind of in the process of
going up still, and the ball is it's most on its way down now.
Yeah. He's not being, he's as opposed to the other pictures we've seen before, the other images, he's not getting that sort of nasty challenge in the back, the elbows in the face. No. You're hoping for this keeper to say that he's going to make a clean catch. Yeah. But it's all to do with the leaps here, isn't it, David? As you were saying,
it is, The other problem you get, though, is because the goalie's got a totally different kit, you don't know which side he's on.
Yeah. It could be anyone there, really.
Handball.
He's on the same side as the white, so it's the same sort of badge and same
Jordan, just coming to you, what's your thoughts, having heard what the guys are looking at as well? You've got the ruler out there, what do you sort of take in terms of eye lines perhaps?
Yeah, at number 16 he's looking straight up, so he's clearly looking where he wants to go by the keeper. But I have a feeling that the keeper might be missing that. Because the way number 25 behind him is there to jump for it, I have a feeling he might be missing that. And number 25 is going for the defensive header out.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, you'd hope, I guess, if you've got some good defenders there, they're going to be anticipating anything to happen and make that jump anyway. But maybe he's actually anticipating a mistake from the keeper, like you say. It's interesting. It's nice to hear your thought process on this because it's all coming from slightly different angles. But it's seeming like I've got quite a good feeling that you're going to end up in the same place as you did last week. But we'll have a look. Let me know when you guys are ready to lock it in, and we'll move on and lock in that first round. So you're just moving your cursors onto the area of the image where you're going to place the centre of the ball. That is the pixel where you're going to place the centre of the ball.
I think I'm ready there.
Okay, all three of our judges are ready to lock it in. Wally, you ready?
I'm ready.
He's ready. All right, so guys, let's lock in the centre of the ball. We in? David's still going? There he goes. Good stuff. So now the pixels and the markers have now transferred onto David's screen. His assistant's now going to stand next to him, offer a little line of sight, a different line of sight, a different point of view, and a bit of advice, hopefully. Wally's always got the constructive advice to whisper in David's ear. It's like the angel and the devil here over his shoulders.
Right, start judging.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah, see?
Initial reaction suggests they were close. Is that fair?
You two are close together, aren't you?
We're referees.
There you go.
I'm an ex-player. Yeah, so you two are close. A little bit further away. So
this is probably a new view from your point, David, where the guys actually haven't initially gone where you would have said, because the last two images you've had at least one of your assistants very, very
close to me,
and now you're having to take in two markers that aren't. Talk me through. Are you going to go for another compromise, or do you think you might have to overrule?
I'll do a little compromise, but not by a long way. I'll go a little bit closer in.
Just talk me through about where the position is that the guys have sent over, and then what your thought process is in now selecting your final marker, because this is going to make someone at home 10 grand richer.
Exactly, yeah. So Wally and Jordan have gone closer to the goalkeeper. I don't think the ball's quite reached that close yet.
Correct.
So I'm going to go a little bit
That's interesting, because as an ex-goalkeeper, you can actually tell probably more clearly than maybe these guys.
Yeah.
In terms of
the
placement in the hands, the leap, like how exactly where that ball's going to be.
I quite like that, so I'm going to go on my spot.
Modesty out the window.
Right, we're ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're about to lock in the final pixel. That is where the centre of the ball should be. Our judging panel are ready to go for SpottoCash and make someone at home £10,000 richer. David Seaman, are you ready to lock it in?
Yeah, just going to lock it in now. There you go.
And hit confirm, and we'll be ready to go.
Right, following pixel was selected. Right, I'm just going to continue.
Brilliant.
Buffering.
Okay, the all-important buffering, which probably isn't buffering, but some sort of mathematical algorithm that is going through every single one of the contestants, because there's a fair few pixels to choose from, and of course it's about getting the closest to. We're going to definitely make someone richer. There's no sort of, oh, you didn't get the exact pixel, no one wins. This is going to make someone 10 grand richer any second. Interesting to think, actually. What would you guys do if you had 10 grand right now? If this was you?
I'll spend it on my children.
Yeah? That's very sweet, really. Here or something else?
I'll buy you a drink, I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Great night out. Brownie points, well done, guys.
Right. And we've got a winner.
Fantastic.
Oh.
We have a winner, David.
Oh, wow.
No way. Okie doke.
Oh, wow.
So, we have a winner, and the winner of another £10,000 cash is the same winner from week 1, Okan Mutlu. And the coordinate position is 1,265, 413. Just repeat that for me, please, David.
Yeah, coordinate position 1,265, 413. How unbelievable is that?
That is crazy. Week 3, amazing. This is amazing, guys. I mean,
wow,
Okan. We're going to have to get up. Okan's now taking Wally's place as the judge of this. Incredible. So, just to let you know at home, what's happened is we've got Okan Mutlu is our winner, and it's actually his second time in 3 weeks of winning. That means that in 3 weeks, he is £20,000 richer from playing this game, from playing SpottoCash. So just to give you an idea of what you could be doing if you're playing this game. So everyone who's watching this who hasn't played, I'd think about playing it. Because you could have 20 grand if you were Okan Mutlu. So guys, this is incredible. Just to confirm then, one final time, Okan Mutlu and the coordinates, please, David.
1,265 and 413.
Amazing. Well, bit of drama. Week 3, we're having a drama. Guys, everybody at home, thanks so much for playing. Like I say, you've got to get out there and play. You've got all week now up until Sunday at midnight when entries will be open. We'll be back here again next Monday to select a winner and make someone 10 grand richer, potentially Okan again. But, guys, thanks so much for joining us again. And everyone at home, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.